people say they are covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. What exactly do they mean? Do they know its implication for sure? Or is it just another phrase? This time of the year in the last 15 years had been an attraction to revelers and holidaymakers across the globe who thronged the city of Calabar in large number to savor the Christmas fanfare. With the suspension of the biggest street party in Africa for the second time, for the second year, let's feel the pulse of holidaymakers. We will be assessing the impact of bullying in schools and how this is affecting a child's education. We are delighted to have you join us on our Sunday special package. I am your guide, Achibombasi. Holding public offices such as being a governor cannot last for more than 8 years, but making adequate plan to add value to the state even after leaving office is quite commendable. This was the outlook when the Committee on Cross River State Debt Review and Project Development Commission submitted its report to Governor Ben Ayade in Calabar. Women, no doubt, have natural and intelligent potentials to make a difference in the socio-economic development of Nigeria and the world. And so, progressive minds in Nigeria based in Calabar are challenging women to rise up and use the special qualities to complement their male counterparts. Let's join Penny Achibong for the report.
The role of women and girls in national building, observers noted, cannot be overemphasized, as women can also contribute to national development and good governance if given a level playing ground. Despite age-long struggles by women for emancipation and integration of gender balancing in national policies, Nigerian women still remain systematically alienated from reforms and decision-making process in the country.
We, the women who want to get into governance, and the young people who are also looking for governance must come together and begin to compare notes and ask ourselves, how can we work together? How can we bring our different constituencies together, raise a demand? We, the women, will come with a demand, the men will come with a demand, and we'll sit together, agree on our various demands. I mean, the youths will come with a demand, and then we'll see how we can champion our case for the general public.
When we can actually stand up and decide for ourselves what we want and work towards achieving what's best for all of us.
We came in driving a point to involvement and engagement of women in leadership, women in politics in Cross River State.
And those things are things that will be of great benefit to us. We also are here to be aware of those vices that keep the youth behind, those things that stop the youth from growing and from being the better persons we ought to become in the future.
The drive is not necessarily to become a politician, but it's good to have an idea of what politics is, to be involved in the society, to be involved in what my future will become. Because if I'm not involved, I will be drowned in a future of no hope. So I have to be involved to know what the future holds for me.
While respondent advises women to close rank with the male narratives of their lamentation of marginalization, they expressed optimism that most women, if given opportunity, can help in fast-tracking the economic fortunes of the country. In Calabar, Benny Achibong, NTA News.
Education means studying in order to obtain a deeper knowledge and understanding of a variety of subjects to be applied to daily life. Secondary school education has several factors, which discipline is one of them. It is viewed as training which enables students to develop an orderly conduct and self-control as well as self-direction. This brings us to the question, do senior students have the right to bully junior ones for correction? Let's join our correspondent, Nta, for the report.
Bullying, no doubt, is actions that seeks to harm, intimidate someone perceived as vulnerable. And bullying is fast becoming common in most secondary schools in the country, as the case with the trending bullying in a college in Lagos State, where a senior student allegedly tortured a junior one in an attempt to induce the students to join cultism. In reaction to this unpleasant development, school administrators regret the attitude of bullying in schools, but however, attributed bad attitude like bullying to be most students' parental background.
In our schools now, we don't want them to be in possession of hangers, instruments. Some instruments that they could use to harm others.
Regrettably, a principal of one of the secondary schools in Calabar narrates a situation where parents in recent times even molest teachers in schools for disciplining their words.
Many times because their parents have failed to do their duties. So we have problems in our hands, but we are doing everything to make sure that we groom their children to become good citizens of this country, to themselves, to the entire society.
But how do the parents and students react to these cases of bullying and indiscipline in schools?
Spending so much on your children, and you find out that one of them, once they comes back from school, be injured. You feel so bad.
I will not bully any junior student because I know I have junior ones at home. I know that these people are going to become leaders. If I do hurtful things that are going to mar these children, they can be scarred for life.
It's not good to bully because when you were bullied, you not like the way you were bullied.
Respondents, however, agreed that parental upbringing and effective school administration should be upheld for students to live an upright lifestyle for a better society. In Calabar, Nta, Nta News.
The need for continuous agenda setting that will uphold the nation's unity and help sustain her democracy dominated discourse at the 2021 Press Week organized by the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council. Kelvin Samuel reports that Charity James of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Channel 12 Uyo, emerged Best Environmental Reporter of the Year at the event.
The week-long event, which is an annual ritual of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council, is usually a time to unite great minds in the society for a series of interaction with men of the pen profession to help younger ones learn from the wealth of experiences of veterans. The period is also used to appreciate professionals and outstanding members of the public for their contributions to societal development.
Environmental report. We also have to tell all
stakeholders say the 2021 edition of the Press Week Dinner and Award Night, chaired by Senator Ken Namani, with focus on politics, national unity and the quest for credible elections in 2023, the role of journalism is apt given the present security reality in the country. They urged media practitioners to rise to the occasion, shun fake news, embrace factual and balanced reportage that will help restore stability across the country.
Decision well made would give good results.
To steer us in the right direction, to keep us on our toes, and we do the right things for our people.
And you need to help the people to know, most of us. Politicians, as you will know, are supposed to be your servants.
Some of the award recipients have this to say.
I was just saying, let me just participate. I didn't know I will be the winner. I feel so excited.
I'm very glad. I thank Mr. Udominoyo for sponsoring this award This is going to spur me, it's going to motivate me, it's going to encourage me to do more.
I express my profound gratitude to the Nigeria Union of Journalists for this honor. I am fulfilled.
The event features series of awards, including Ray Ekpo Investigative Journalism Award with 500,000 Naira cash prize, among others. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Congratulations to our own charity gems. You are watching NTA News at 7. Let's go take some commercials. See you after this timeout. To have you back to the rest of the bulletin. It is common to hear Christians proclaim the blood of Jesus as often as possible over threatened situations, and one wonders how much knowledge of the efficacy of the blood of Jesus Christ they really do have. Erika V is here with the report.
Christians the world over believe that God is love, and the greatest expression of his love toward mankind is the blood of Jesus through sacrifice on the cross.
It serves as a coverage for a believer. It's a kind of immunization for me, because once you mention it, all the forces, the ones you see and the ones you don't not see, will just succumb to it.
Some clerics who express their thought with NTA News crew maintain that Christians derive victory in the blood of Jesus over the satanic activities in the world.
The blood of Jesus has power. The blood of Jesus is the life of God himself.
So Christianity is a relationship. The blood will work when you have a relationship with Christ.
He paid a price. He shed the blood that he never committed any sin.
Others say the blood provides access for fellowship with God to restore the lost state of Adam.
He spilled that blood to take us away from the sin that we have inherited.
Every time God gets to enter into a serious covenant, blood is required.
Respondents say the blood of Jesus is inexhaustible, hence the need for Christians to appropriate in faith for the remission of sin. In Calabar, Erika Evie, NTA News.
Meanwhile, according to clerics, blood of Jesus is the final price made available for the forgiveness of sins and the subsequent cleansing of mankind. However, despite the fact that it is seen as the most important aspect of Christianity, especially with regards to the new covenant, many still do not understand its essence and usage. In this special report, Kelvin Samuel takes a look at the importance of the blood of Jesus to Christians.
The Bible regarded blood as a symbol and source of life. According to Leviticus chapter 17 verse 14, the life of every creature is in its blood. In the Old Testament, blood played significant roles as a means of atonement for sins, whereby the high priest on an annual basis would enter into the Holy of Holiest to offer blood sacrifice for the forgiveness of the sins of the people. Back then, it was usually the blood of animals sacrificed for the sins of man. Why then was the blood of Jesus needed, and what has it done differently from that of animals?
So they had to be doing this over and over again. Anytime, even if you sin 24 times, you still bring those things. But they now say, no, you cannot continue like that. Let me send my son Jesus, whose blood will be once and for all for the sins of men.
In the Old Testament, blood was shed
so that sins were covered. So Christ came as once and for all sacrifice. He shed his blood. It was important that that blood be shed.
Liberation, salvation, and a lot more. If not that price, if not that blood, it wouldn't have been where we are today.
Despite the importance and revered nature of the blood of Jesus Christ among Christians, one wonders why some still use it for jokes.
A cockroach, blood of Jesus. Fly, blood of Jesus. No, it has been abused. The blood of Jesus is something that should be something we attach to our spirits. We always see it in the eye of our mind that for this thing, somebody died for you. Somebody who was not guilty at all decided to take your place.
The blood of Jesus has the power to redeem, reconcile, wash, sanctify, and forgive the sins of man. And above all, it sets free. Therefore, if you must apply it, do so with understanding. Calvin Samuel, NTA News.
Moving on, since 2015, Calabar, the Cross River State's capital, has been noted for its tourism potentials, especially during December. Calabar Carnival. Today, correspondent Erika Ibi reports that the anticipated carnival will not hold, although activities at the Christmas village is ongoing.
Over the years, Cross River State has been in the world tourism map as a tourism destination. This perhaps is as a result of a number of exciting programs often undertaken in the state, such as the Mountain Race, the 31 Days Christmas Festival, which commences from every 1st of December, climaxing with Nta Calabar.
Just in 2-3 days, there was an outbreak of the Omicron variant in Nigeria, where 2 cases were reported already. And it caused concern for us as a people, because our carnival actually receives people from different countries.
The carnival is suspended, coming from the executive governor himself. And of course, the reason I use is for health reasons and security. So that's where we find ourselves. But for the spirit and the whole enthusiasm that used to greet this Yuletide season for Cross River, it's more like an anticlimax.
Holidaymakers recall complement the tourism potentials of the states. However, the end-of-year festive activities, which started in 2005, has for the second time been suspended following the COVID-19 pandemic.
Though we used to be here, but what we have seen this year is not as compared to what we used to have.
Without this Christmas village, there will be no fun.
I really like it here. There's breeze everywhere.
Nevertheless, the popular Christmas village is now ongoing even without the yearly end-of-year street decorations. The concept of the yearly Christmas village is to empower small and medium-scale businesses, provide leisure to showcase the hospitality of the people and the rich cultural heritage of the state. In Calabar, Erika Ivi, NTA News.
And that is the size of our bulletin for tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of us. Do have a pleasant week ahead.